For Jock Brandis, a promise made is a promise kept. That's how he found a second career and how the Full Belly Project in Wilmington was created.
Basically, it comes from me and my big mouth. Still to this day, I have a bad habit of making promises to people and then madly having to try and figure out how to fulfill them.
Jock was visiting a Peace Corps friend in Africa almost 10 years ago, and he witnessed the daily chores in a village.
I saw women in a village shelling sun-dried peanuts, which are very hard stuff to shell. And they were doing it late into the night because they needed something to take to market the next day, and their fingers were bleeding and they were just sitting there suffering their way through.
It was after seeing that he made his promise.
The head of this woman's group said to me, when I go back to America, can I find a simple machine to shell peanuts to send back to them? I said, of course.
Upon his return to the States, he couldn't easily find a peanut sheller, so he expanded his search.
You got a problem with peanuts, where are you going to go? Contact Jimmy Carter. So I contacted Jimmy Carter's office and he put me in touch with the University of Georgia, Dr. Tim Williams, and he basically told me that that machine really didn't exist. But having promised to these women to send it to them, I had to do it. So I invented it and brought it over to them.
What Jock invented was a machine based on simplicity, one that could be employed anywhere in the world.
Instead of having a factory the size of this building and then some, you could have a factory the size of half of this table. And you can make this kind of precision stuff. I mean, here you got something like this. We have a very precision part that spins inside it. They go together with a bit of a frame. You get something like this.
The peanut sheller was created with a couple of things in mind. It would be something that was easily accessible to poor people in small villages.
All of a sudden, instead of having a very large machine with a rather greedy and unscrupulous monopoly owner charging you a huge amount for it, every little village can have a couple of these little machines.
And at the very basic level, it makes doing chores much easier.
A woman working quickly can shell about 2¼ pounds of peanuts in an hour. If she puts it in the machine and turns the handle, she shells it 50 to 60 times faster. She does around 120 pounds of peanuts an hour.
It was important to make a peanut sheller because peanuts are a major source of protein for people all around the globe.
It's nutrition, it's economic opportunities for women. It's a whole lot of things.
Now those shellers are in use in an untold number of locations throughout the world. Plus, they are used on everything from coffee to hazelnuts.
We're basically on 5 continents. Everyone always asks us, how many of these machines are out there in the world? And we have no idea, because we don't sell machines, we sell factories.
The peanut sheller was just the beginning. The Full Belly Project, which emerged from Jock's work in 2003, has developed about 15 systems to deal with all sorts of problems. This one enables a farmer to more easily get water where it is needed on his or her land.
It's a trailer with 4 solar panels on top that you can quickly aim at the sun, and a 12-volt electric water pump, and farmers can move this around their farm to fill their water troughs for livestock here, go over there, run some rainbird sprinklers for a while.
When people first hear about the Full Belly Project, they commonly are mistaken about the organization's work.
People think that we feed starving babies. People think that we make diesel fuel in Africa. We don't. We are the engineering partners to these organizations all around the world, and we just simply plug into them the technologies they need.
The Full Belly Project has a simple mission,
which is that you can't have prosperity without efficiency. And all we do is provide efficiency.
It's akin to the old adage, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for life.
We go the next step. We don't teach a man to fish. We tell him how to make fishing nets and fishing hooks and how to manage his fish stocks efficiently and how to build fish ponds. That's what we do. We're the next step beyond that.
Jock doesn't want to hold himself up as an inspiration to others, but with people living longer, there are many others who could follow his example.
I'm 64 years old. I used to be in the film industry. It's a young man's game. I don't want to do that anymore. So this is my second career, and I'm having a whole lot more fun doing this than I did in my first career.
It's more fun. He's making life better for hundreds and thousands of people, and he's doing something that many others could accomplish just the same.
I'm basically taking resources that are here and I'm reorganizing them in a way that benefits people, here and there.